Hello YouTube, welcome to Hakmed Gaming. I am Hakmed. I am back with some more Out of Ore Season 1. Picking up after the little live session. Played for a couple hours there, just doing a bunch of digging. I think we're going to pick up on that and do just a little bit more here. We're getting pretty close here. I'm wrapping up a few things on my setup for Season 2. So we will hopefully be hopping into that here fairly quick. But in the meantime, I gotta keep going. Gotta keep digging. Let's see here. I think we wanted to take some of this out. Digging away. Getting so excited for whenever this update's gonna fall with all the freaking changes and stuff. Gonna be a whole different system, different kind of freaking basically different game. I know they did a poll asking, kind of the conveyors, what are people looking for? Realistic, but easy to use, 100% realistic, arcade. I think, what was the other one? Option or something like that. Well, when I did the survey last I seen, I think it was like the realistic one, if I remember right, was winning. Whoops. It's, I'm kind of split on it. I think I chose realistic, but at the same time, realistically, I think it should be a setting probably. Is probably what I should have went with. Because I think a setting, like, you can choose to have it one way or the other, I think works best for everybody, right? Like, if you want the more realistic setup and the settings and all that, it's there. And if you don't, it's not. And I think no matter what you do, unfortunately, everyone's not going to be freaking happy with it. But why alienate certain people, right? Like, some people may not want to go to that level of all that conveyor setup or whatever that it's potentially going to be, and some do. And I think that, as a setting, if you play with it on, so it's realistic, cool. And if you don't, cool. Because, again, the number one thing is that we're all having fun, right? And you start forcing somebody that kind of wants to play the game and not have to worry about that side of things. Who knows if they're going to play? And if they're not playing, who says their buddy's going to join them anymore? And before you know it, players go down or potential sales go down. And same thing if you just make it arcade and not realistic, then you have a chance to, lose some of the players that want the more realistic. So I think, in all in honesty, I think a setting's just the way it should be. Me, for example, I want kind of more of the realistic stuff to it. I think it'd be best for what I want, for the fun I'd have. But at the same time, I don't care what somebody else and how somebody else plays. Content creator, regular person comes home from working all day and just wants to sit down and just do some digging and run some stuff. I think it's a hard thing, and I think we kind of forget about that kind of stuff when we're talking about it. Like if you decide to play, I don't want no realistic settings, I just want to play and set them up and they just work, whatever. doesn't affect my gameplay at all. But not having that option, that does affect my gameplay, right? Because if that alienates people, or people don't buy it or stop playing it, then there goes potential income for the game, money coming in, which one keeps the game going, keeps new features coming, and that affects it. But I don't know. It's just one of those things that I don't really know. For me, I want the realistic setting, right? And that's how I answered the survey. I answered it based on what I want. Realistically, probably what I really want is I want a setting, because I want anybody that plays this to have a setting to play it the way they enjoy it. Like, for example, the Silverian Trucker. I was playing that for a little bit. I just turned off enemies. I didn't really want an enemy thing. I apparently just found out it was just like little rats and stuff. Not a big deal. I didn't know if there was like people. I just wanted to drive the truck around. That's all I wanted to do. That's for that play, playing through that like I did. Like my wife, she plays a ton of Sims, and she's recently gotten into city builders. What was she playing? Foundation, and then last couple nights she got into Fabledom, I think it was. In all those games, she don't care about really the gameplay. She has fun building her stuff. She does some challenges once in a while that she sees streamers, and content creators do. But that's how she has her fun. She puts her. Sometimes she just wants to build. She puts her money load cheat in, and mother load, or whatever it is, and she just builds. That's what she wants to do, and she enjoys herself. And sometimes she, does play for real and uses money. I think I'm hitting my face over here. Plays the campaign, or whatever you want to call it, I guess, in The Sims, and sometimes you just want to have fun, and I don't blame her. Or anybody else for that matter that does it. But yeah, I think too many people are getting a little worried about how other people play, and just, man, we're all here, we're all dirt nerds, we're all digging together, we're all playing a game, we're all supporting a game that I assume we want to be around and to continue to grow. And the best way for that is to not take away an option just because someone else may want it. But it's just my 2 cents. I want to see the game succeed. I want to see it keep growing. I want to keep seeing stuff change. Stuff will change. It'll be for the better. Stuff will change for the worse. That's just part of a game that's going on, and I think that's personally okay. While it's not an early access game, it is. But man, just too many people getting their stuff up in a bunch. Let's just enjoy it, man. Let's just enjoy the community. Let's work together to all achieve the same thing that we all want, and that's just a fun game to play. That's what I want. That's what I want with not just this game, any game I'm tied to. I don't really care how someone else plays it. They're a content creator and they're playing it, and that ain't how I like playing, and I'm not interested. You don't watch. All right, nothing wrong with that. But yeah, anyway, it's my 2 cents. Probably didn't ask, probably don't care. But yeah, let's just be a community, and let's just freaking do what's best for the game, and it'll come out working for all of us. But yeah, mod support, that I'm excited for. Man, I'm hoping that's closer than further away. Just to see. I think it's kind of weird. Like, how do you say this, but not adding mod support to a game isn't easy way to keep your game fresh and new. And it don't really cost, you time. All right. So I've heard people say, oh, it's, lazy. It doesn't matter if it's lazy or not. It's not lazy. It adds value to the game, and it gets free content for the game realistically, right? Which is awesome. I mean, for example, game I've played with friends and stuff like that. Escape Simulator, fun little game, right? I've already beat that campaign. It didn't take very long, right? Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of other maps to play. That game for me normally would have been put down, probably never touched again after I beat it. There's no reason to once you escape once, like you kind of got the game figured out. But now that game has so many more hours in it, and people, buy it because it's got mods for it. And a couple of them come out that didn't have that, and I think one was on Game Pass. I don't remember what it was called, and I played it, beat it, and I've never touched it or have intentions of it again. But Escape Simulator, I keep going back to just for fun to see some of the stuff people are doing. And I know they got Escape Simulator 2 coming out, so hopefully they stick with that. Kind of surprised games like The Sims still have mods. Just with it being EA, and kind of as greedy as they are. But yeah, even like, SnowRunner and Expeditions, Farming Sim, like, they could easily go the route of no mod support, no mods. Because then if you want, different vehicles, you have to pay money for them from the company. And they still put out their vehicles, they still sell their season passes and all that, and still let people download stuff for free. So it's kind of cool. So I'm really excited for this. Very excited. From what I understand, it's just vehicles. From what I understood, I could be wrong, but it'll just be kind of like vehicle things, not like actual game changing things. But don't ever quote me on anything. This is all just stuff that I hear or read about, or sometimes I hear the dev talk about. But yeah, it's exciting. We'll get some cool stuff, and we'll get some stupid stuff, I'm sure. By stupid, I mean like stupid, crazy stuff that could be pretty fun. Yeah, mod support. Sure. God, there's just so much that I want. Like, I was gonna record it. Me and buddy Anti there, we were playing that Roadcraft demo, and we were like, part of this, like, this is what I want out of order to be, but at the end of the day, this is like with the name, it's kind of deals with mining, whether it's gold or iron or whatever else. But like being able to build the roads and do all that kind of stuff. I know we can in this, and we actually kind of looked at that, and the road building system is definitely cool in Roadcraft. I'm definitely, me and Anti have already kind of got a plan for when that releases at end of May. And what we're going to do and how we're going to go about it and what we're planning on based on the demo. I think it's like a good mix between building roads in this game and Roadcraft. And I think this game does it better in certain aspects, and I think Roadcraft does it better in certain aspects. But I think more than likely, this game would be able to be better. You can get a much smoother road in this game than you can in Roadcraft. Or we were doing it way wrong. We tried everything to get like a smooth road. But like the edges of the road, the Roadcraft did it better. Like this, because this is basically kind of like little squares. When you build a road, it like has these little squares. So it makes it kind of look a little meh. then again, I can build a smooth road here. I think and I hope, I don't know, I haven't really heard anything about if they're doing anything more with the paver or if it's just done here. I think if it went on thicker and you had to have a machine to remove it, so that way you can't dig it up with anything by accident, and then figure out a way to smooth out the edges of the road. I think this is a better system. But yeah, like, this is like a lot of that is what I want in here as of the not cleanup stuff, but building, building roads and having, materials made by, whatever else. I know we do that now with the ore, but I wish out of ore was called something else that didn't just have to do with mining, just so they could, if they chose, to tie in like forestry. I know was talk, I'm pretty sure, about, kind of forestry coming into this, but I don't remember or not if it was this one. Little stuff like that, like almost like a construction company simulator, not construction. I don't know what it would be, but you know what I mean, right? Like a bunch of different options. Like I still wish this was kind of like Farm Sim to the extent of different things. But we are early, and if all the stuff they're saying they want to do is going to happen, then I think we're going to get a pretty good list of everything that I know I personally think would be cool. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm hoping... Let's see. This is going to probably come out on a Wednesday. Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I'll find out when it releases, when I get done editing and get whatever put in and put it uploaded. So I'm hoping that this upcoming Friday, I'm hoping it's the update. That'd be perfect. That's the next question, is if it is, I go to beta to play it? I don't know. 'Cause I'm assuming it's going to be in beta branch before it goes main branch. That's what they usually seem to do. And you guys are pretty full, aren't you? Yeah. So yeah, so I was hoping, I don't think I'm gonna be ready for it. I'm gonna try. I still got a few more things I gotta work on. But I was hoping to go live on Friday and start my season 2, but I don't think it's gonna be ready this Friday. So what would that be? 7th, I think, of March. I don't think it'll be ready by then. Let's grab you. Yeah, so hopefully it's coming soon. Can't wait to see the system, see how they work. Dirt change. Power. I don't remember. I don't know. There's not water, right? There's just power requirements. Like if imaginations could build video games, right? Like we'd always have the perfect game. Now I wonder if they're getting rid of the old stuff. Like, are all the closed belts done? I kind of hope they're not. I hope that they can just put in the new system into them. I don't know how it works or how it's coded. I don't know anything about that. But I would hope that they could just put the new system into the belts, even if the equipment's gone, like the smelters and sorters or whatever. But I think the closed belts still have their purpose. Especially if you want to kind of like dual setup, indoor and outdoor, and kind of open belts and closed belts. I think it'd be kind of cool to mix them up, but I don't I don't know. I don't know if it's replacing or just gonna add to. So I guess we'll find that out. But it does sound like save files aren't gonna be a problem. So that's good to know. Like I said, as we wind down here, probably do some digging. And then the last episode, we might do some exploding. We might blow up some of this pit here. Maybe get like a power shell, put it in the middle. Just because I'm kind of curious how far away we were from, you know, the rock and or iron, whatever else possibly. I have a feeling, I don't know, we might be close. I think it's all based on depth, right? And I don't know if it's like I don't believe it's the overall altitude of the map. I think it's altitude from where the top is, I feel. I don't know. I have no idea because you can go dig in the side of a mountain. You know, like I could probably go dig a straight line from here over there and I'll hit it usually something at some point. So I don't know. But we'll find out. Like I said, I'm going to throw this up. I'll probably save it before I use the big bomb on the last episode. Then I'll put that version in the Discord. So if anybody wants to take the save, like I said, I don't think it's anything great or spectacular, but if anyone wants to take it, just to play on it and kind of do their own thing or keep going, keep digging, I'd love to see what you end up doing with it, you know, month, 2 months, whatever, down the road, however long you may or not play on it. And Season 2 stuff should all be on Discord once I have it all complete, the rules and challenges and the save file with whatever my starting money is going to be in equipment and stuff. So exciting times. But yeah, definitely look forward to some roadcraft. Again, if the plans that me and Anta have are gonna do what we plan, that will be a lot of hours in that game. And that'll probably all be recorded on the weekends. That's usually when we play games together. And then I'll split it up probably across the whole week because we played last Saturday. What did we put into the demo? Like 9-10 hours. Just testing stuff and trying to figure out what we want to do and how we want to do it and some plans. So I think it'll be fun. Gonna be a lot of work and a lot of time. So if you're gonna be looking for progression, probably won't be the videos you want to watch. If you want to look for us having a good time and going big, hopefully, it'll be there. Kinda shimmied over here the last time I hit that wall. I think I'm gonna clean this up because oh no, that's the end of the wall. No, I should be able to fit there. Okay. I was thinking I was going to take that little corner out and back the truck up right where my bucket is and take that out, but it's pretty much like that that is the whole edge, so I think we'll be all right. I was thinking like it curve went in there and then went out and around, but I think we already hit that point. It's pretty straight across there. Yeah, plus if anybody takes over the save and wants to play on it, you know you got a lot of material here. Like, this is all pretty good. This is all pay dirt and coal. There's a good amount that way. Looks like the whole little street kind of runs that way. I need to make like the whole thing a green screen. And then that way it runs pretty far too. A little bit of dirt right there in the middle. Some of it's dirt. Some of it just is me leveling it off, but most of it's pay dirt. I'll also throw a little shout out here to Split in Two Game. Not that he needs them for me, but apparently I made his creator of the month, which the other day, which was pretty cool to see. It was exciting. So I appreciate that, Split, and hope I don't let you guys down. Yeah, plus what else? Man, we got so much coming to this game, especially if it all, actually happens. Plus, new engine upgrade at some point. Drag lines, trucking, I think railroads, right? And did I understand that the railroad part also comes with like mine carts? Not really sure. I don't really remember. I don't really want to go too far to the left. I need to make sure I have enough pad to sit on. Pretty sure I'll end up falling in at some point. If I make it too small, that's for sure. Oh, let me see here. I don't remember if I took my pill today or not. So I'm getting too old, right? I got pills. A couple pills I take. Nothing really big. But I can never remember, like, oh, did I take that pill, whatever time today? So I got one of them stupid little, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, AM, PM pill box. Now I forget to fill it. So essentially it does nothing for me. I don't believe I did. I probably should, but I don't believe I did. No, we're just gonna keep going down this little line right here. Yeah, if you happen to stop by the live stream Friday, I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in, saying hi. Wasn't nothing great, just doing some digging. Had it open in case someone wanted to join up. You kind of like Farming Sim. I want to get a little series with Farming Sim going too. There's, like I said, so much stuff I want to do, and I don't have the time to do it all. I wanted to do like rag to riches mowing lawn thing. I kind of wanted to do like a lumber thing. I don't know how the lumber is. I hopped in and started playing for a little bit a couple weeks ago, messing around. It didn't seem like it was terrible, but I didn't really get too far into it. Said even, when I'm all done recording some videos, I've been playing some Elite Dangerous lately. I've had a game forever, just never really sat down and played it. Since I got this joystick, like all this stuff's kind of been coming back out of my thing and downloaded. I'm actually kind of enjoying that. It's been a pretty fun experience in there. All right, I'm just freaking yanking this machine all over the place. Because that one little spot there, I forgot. Friday I did that. I was gonna fill it and I didn't. Yeah, we'll wait right here for a moment. And then the worst thing is, when I streamed Friday, I recorded it all, right? Obviously, I don't know what happened to the recording. It was there and then it was gone. So somehow, I'm guessing I deleted it. I don't know how. And the file was so big, if I did delete, I think it, would have gave me the, hey, this file's too big for recycling bin. Would you like to permanently delete it? And I can't believe I would have done that on that, unless I thought it was something else, because I had a lot of videos that whole day. Come on. For testing for the stream, especially for the multi-stream, making sure all the audio was there. So I'd like record it to see if I could hear and yada, yada, yada. The only thing I can think of is I thought it was one of those. I deleted it, so that sucked. So I had to actually download the upload on YouTube for the last episode. And then I just edited out where I played a little bit of Under the Sand at the end. But, so the quality wasn't quite the greatest. I think near the middle to end of the stream, I think it got better because I actually upped the bit rate to YouTube a little bit more, from I think 12,000 to 15,000. We get our updated network in our area, like Spectrum's supposed to do at some point here. It was supposed to be last year, and then the equipment they were going to use was like already being replaced with some new stuff, so they were waiting and getting the new stuff. And I heard maybe this year. I just haven't heard if it's going to be fiber or not. If it's fiber, then I can get, right now I've got 1,000 down and about 34 to 40 up. I think it's supposed to be 32. Then I could get 1,000 up and down, then it don't matter really. Be nice for uploading the videos to YouTube as well. It'd take off a lot of time. Let's go on here. Yeah, it kind of would be interesting if someone took this and they just played on it for a while and changed stuff up. I'd be really interested to see what they turn it into. So if you do that, let me know. Post pictures or something. If you do something, really big, cool, I'll freaking come on in, record it, show it off to everybody. It's gonna put you there. So much crap out. Freaking backs there. Puppy. Come on, make that turn. I turned at the last second. Dang it. I've been kind of glancing at steering wheels too, because I think it'd be cool for this, roadcraft, like SnowRunner, MudRunner, or Expeditions, all that I play. Forza Horizon. I haven't played in a while, but new one will be coming out soon. But sit there and I'm like, you know what? It's gonna be fun for a while, but I don't know how much I'm gonna want to sit here and have to set it up every time. Figured it'd be cool for this too. I mean, it makes sense for most of the vehicles. Obviously not the excavators. I'm pretty sure there are sticks in them, but whatever. Could maybe use the pedals to control them, right? No. That didn't make it. Did not. Clean up a little bit of that floor where I keep dumping off the back of the truck. As I almost dumped it off the side of the truck. Just barely close enough here in a few spots where it's letting me refuel. Should probably do that when I flip around and it gives me that option again. If it does. You gotta get closer to this edge again. And a shout out to Aaron Mason too. He got a hold of me and need to. He wants me to hop in there and hang out with them guys a little bit and get to meet them. So I need to do that here. It's just been a rough start of the week so far for time. Father-in-law's birthday, end of the month stuff for work is always fun and tiring. That'll last definitely let's see, yeah, pretty much the rest of this week. Friday might actually be a little bit slower day. I mean, tomorrow for staff meeting. So much stuff going on. I think we might be able to get this top bench done before we close down the mine. I'm feeling pretty confident about that. At least get it done and maybe be able to get down and I feel like we take a little bit more, not quite full pyramid. Might even be able to get down a little bit on the next cut down on it. That was close. Especially back here, it's a lot narrower than it was way over there. Nope, I don't want to go any wider. I need room to drive this thing at. And get in there and not hit the truck. But yeah, figured I'd get a short little video here. It probably won't be as long as normal. Just to get some more digging done on the place and keep some out of ore content coming to you guys. I know it's kind of starting to get, I feel it, a little stale as everyone's, I think, anticipating all the new stuff and waiting for that. But again, I'm playing it because I have fun playing it. So. almost flipped over getting that stupid little nugget floating in the air. Like, I like the... Not that I'm comparing this to, obviously, Roadcraft, right? This isn't Roadcraft or even the same kind of game. Like, this obviously has better terraforming, right? Like, you can't really terraform, so to speak, in Roadcraft. You can a little bit, but like, you could... From what I was testing, you can't, like, dig down deep. There's definitely, you know, a couple foot limit, so to speak. But, like, when you drop the sand and stuff, you know, out of the trucks and whatnot, it's really good physics. Looks really good, I think. I wasn't sure about how the game was actually going to go. Like, I knew I was excited for it, and I wanted to play it. Like, funness, I was like, yeah, let's go. How it all actually tied out, I was kind of worried. I'm hoping they make a few adjustments and stuff to some things. I think that when, like, you're building a road, after you fill it with sand and then you use their front loader bulldozer thing to whatever little heart's content wants, I think you should be able to roll it, and I think it should help flatten it out. I tried to pave over their old, like, their roads, because, you know, some of the roads are, like, really beat up and broken. I mean, it says it, you know, in the tutorial for building roads, it only sticks to sand. Be nice if it stuck to asphalt, or if there was a better way to do it. We put sand down on, like, their road, and then, like, took the grader, they call it, and tried like, just scraping it, hoping it would just go into the cracks, and then pave over that, and it kind of ish worked in areas, and some spots it didn't. So I think the best bet is going to be... Ooh, no. Just putting sand over their whole road and repaving it as a whole. All right, let's see here. I think I might have to do some front end loader work down here. Yeah, I'll do that. Let me go get these guys emptied out. Park these here. I'll probably use the front end loader and clean up over there. Clean off that little lip there. That way I can get these parked back where they need to be and then keep backing up on it a little bit. Then my other buddy that used to stream on Twitch here and there, he was kind of hit or miss. Really busy guy, but he, I think he's going to start doing some YouTube, different kind of games and stuff, and talked about maybe some D&D, and he's talked about other different things. I don't know for sure everything he's going to do or what he's going to do, but I know we obviously want to play games together. I used to go on his stream all the time and play, what were we playing? Police Simulator, and near the end there's some trail makers. So I know we were just talking and looking at doing something, some sort of game that we can progress in together and have fun with. And we have lots of options. So we're going to do something with that as well. A lot of stuff happening. So I got going to hop in Aaron Mason's place and hang out with him and the boys there for a little bit and get to meet them, and you never know what collab we may do down the road. Never know, maybe not nothing. Maybe he won't like me. I'd be like, yeah, you know, maybe it was good, but no thanks. Then just all the other stuff going on. Might just have to start recording a lot later into the evening than I normally do. As long as it ain't affecting my family life, That first and foremost is what's most important to me. I'm good. My health or whatever like that, yeah, whatever. But as long as it ain't affecting my family life, mainly with my wife, because obviously she's my world, and she's the most important thing to me. So, sorry, subs. I know, but you are a close second. Yeah, we'll swing by and hit the old tank. Perfect. You know, like realism. You know, speaking. You know, let's go down like a couple different like ways to do different things. For example, fueling of these. Right. One, it don't cost nowhere near as much as it should. I'm okay with them increasing it. I would be okay with them at least for now until we get like kind of um, economics in the game, right? Like it's too much changing. I understand that the stuff's not what it should be and stuff should be different. And it's going to change as new stuff comes. But I wish we could at least get a slider, you know, times 2, times 3, times 4, you know, something like that. So that way, um, you know, like fuel cost times 4 or whatever, and you could kind of set it to where it's realistic. Even like a random, you know, between times 1, times 2, times 3, times 4, and it, I don't know where I'm going, changes every once in a while, whatever. But I feel like sliders would be pretty easy to add. Again, nothing about game dev or coding, but essentially, from what I think or feel, it'd just be taking the numbers you already kind of have programmed in there and just formula it times by 1, times 2, times 3. I'm sure it's obviously a lot harder than that, but something like that for now I think would be useful. That'd be really cool. Because for season 2, prices are going to be a little different for me on some of the stuff. Like a lot of the mainly starting equipment is going to be double the price. So, you know, if this loader costs, I don't remember what it does. If it costs 200, it's going to cost me 400. Or not this one. This one's end game stuff. But either way, any kind of equipment, you know, up to a certain level is definitely going to be at least doubled. So I'm going to buy one. I have to buy 2, and then put one like just away in a box or something. Unless there's a way, I got to figure it out. I need to be able to permanently delete items. That'd make life easier. But, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, so like pricing. Pumping gas, I think it should take a lot longer, depending on the equipment, right? Like, and that's the bad thing, right? Because how realistic do you really want stuff? Because there is a point when too much realism takes away too much fun. Like, for example, like how long does it take? And I don't know this, you know, maybe, you know, I'm guessing pumps are bigger for this kind of stuff. But even just for the truck, you know, I have a truck, that's what I drive. If it's empty, it's got like 21 or 22 gallon tank or 21 gallon tank, I think, and then the spout's like a gallon, whatever. You know, depending on the speed of the pump or how much fuel, if they're about out of fuel, I know they take longer to run. But, you know, I'm looking at, we'll say 10 minutes. 10 minutes to fill it on average. Do people really want to actually sit in this game for 10 minutes just to fill a pickup truck? What am I hitting? Is there something in the air? I don't see them. You know, how long does it take to fill one of these dump trucks in real life? I'd assume you're looking at least 10, 20, 30 minutes. You know what? I don't know. Like I said, I'm sure the pumps are a little different for it, would be my assumption. But I get it. I don't know if you're hearing a game sound or not. If not, you should be now. I get if you had a group of people, a bunch of machines, whatever. I could see going, yeah, realism. You know, someone's pumping them. But like for me, a solo player, you know, in this season, I don't like editing out my videos, like you guys see in pretty much everything that happens. Obviously, I edit out where I step away from the computer for anywhere from 2 minutes to an hour. You know, I'll do that all the time. I'll go make some dinner, or I'll, go take a piss, whatever the case may be, and have to step away. Sometimes I've gone to the store, just edit out the thing. So I edit out, me, or just a blank screen sitting here for an hour. But anything where I'm actually playing the game, it's right there, and I keep it in. So I don't really want to have a video with 20 minutes of me waiting to fill up a vehicle of fuel. And I think a lot of people that want like 100% realism don't understand the extent of what that could be and how much fun it could possibly take away from the game. I think there's always in any game, especially a simulator game, there has to be a good blend of realism and arcade. And I think pretty much like this game, anybody that says nope 100% realism, I don't know if I'd really believe them. That's what they'd really want, and maybe they do, but I still think a little bit of this and that, a little arcade, little stuff here, make it fun. Yeah, let's fuel the vehicles up in 5 minutes instead of 30. I think that's an okay thing. The breakdowns and stuff like that, they're nice. Kind of like more to happen. But I don't want to have it in every 10 minutes. Deleting dirt, like a lot of the dozer deletes a lot of dirt. Like, these actually delete dirt too. You can see it. I'll scoop up and it won't fall on the ground and it won't be in the bucket. It's deleting something. I would say for this deleting dirt, but the dozer, if it didn't delete the dirt at some point, I can't imagine the lag that the game would have trying to calculate, especially in multiplayer, trying to calculate all the voxels being moved and stuff happening. I think it should hold more dirt. I think you should be able to push a little more dirt around before it deletes it. But it's just my thoughts. Ultimately, at the end, I enjoy the game now as it is. One of the things I'd love to see added, done differently. But I could probably tell you that about any game I play. I could find any game that I play something that I'd want to do different. Or I'd want added or taken away. It's just the nature of the beast. But ultimately, I think they've came huge strides from where it used to be. And if they keep up with what they have been doing and changes they've been making, even though some's been bad, there's been some, the dozer, whatever they did with that, kind of wrecked it a little bit. But I would have to say there's been way more good than bad into the changes, personally. Dog keeps walking by and knocking, goes through the green screen a little bit and it gets caught on the little edge of this carpet stairs. But yeah, so like I said, Not really a rant, just stuff to talk about, stuff to think about. Guess there's a lot of drama around the community of this game. I don't know. I don't hear it. I don't see it. I don't look for it. I just don't. I don't understand it. To be honest with you, it's probably a good thing I don't hear it or see it because I don't know. I don't know what it is. Just play. Let's be community. Let's have fun. Let's work together to achieve something, and that is a great game that we enjoy playing. Let's think about everyone that plays the game, knowing that I may not want to do this, but at least see the side why it might be important to have in there. The benefits that it could end up being, right? Not, oh, it's, there shouldn't be an option to make it arcade mode. There should be. Absolutely, it should be. As long as you can play in your real setting, it doesn't matter what other people are playing. Just be thankful that other people are playing, because if not, games die, right? And not just from little companies. Big companies. Games die when people stop playing the game. It's that simple. And we don't want this to die. The best way not to die is to keep income coming. Keep new players coming. And nothing wrecks games more than a shitty community or people not having fun in a game because it's too real or too fake. Give them both. But I haven't seen or heard any of these issues. I haven't, as far as I know, been part of any of it. I don't plan on being part of any of it. Said it once, said a million times. I'm too old for all that crap. And I'm not even that old. 42, 43, whatever I am, something like that. But old enough to know I got better things in my life to worry about. Yeah, I don't know. Good times. Let some of this out now, so when I dump that truck, I can just bring it right back and have a spot to park them. Still got a little more digging over there. Just trucks are full. God, this is the worst levelness floor I've ever seen. I will work on it next season, guys. I'll work on being better. Care how perfect it is. Just I don't want no giant bumps or holes where trucks get stuck. Yeah, let me know what other games you guys are interested in watching or seeing. Like I said, I don't intend on being just a streamer of one game. As you see, I'm release other stuff. Just like out of, or if I ever stopped having fun, you'd probably see it stop. Or if I start to get burned out, you'd probably see it start to slow down a lot. I don't want to do it at the moment. I have no intentions of it right now. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Still enjoying it, especially like I said. That's why I've always loved early access games. A lot of people don't, and that's fine. I totally get why, especially when you get burned on them. But I love that. Oh, content update. It feels like a new game. You get back in, start back over, whatever the case may be. So it always feels like you have a new game to play, and get to check out all the new cool features that were added and whatnot. So I've always enjoyed EA games. Maybe my Steam library actually has a collection or playlist, whatever they freaking call it, of like early access games that I play, and I kind of beat or get as far as I can, and then they go into a early access session, so I can keep my eye on updates. So if anything big happens, I can reinstall it, not forget about the game, because I've done that a lot. I got a decent sized Steam library, and it's easy to forget about a game when it gets buried into the list. But yeah, that Dead Zone Rogue, that little like first person rogue type that me and Cal are playing, that game's fun. I've been having a blast with that. I think I'm up to over 20 hours in the demo. Still working on beating the second to hardest difficulty. Solo, it feels impossible. But I like those kind of games too. Borderlands 4, that will be for sure here. Roadcraft, definitely. If it goes as planned, like I said, that'll be a big series. Not really sure if I have anything else super planned. Kind of go as it comes and comes as it goes. All right, I think that's good enough going. I ain't gonna smooth this out flat, that's for sure. Be able to smooth this out though. What was that Beyond Horizons Drive, that game? Yup, I want to do that as well. Junkyard Truck, I'm having fun with that, so I'm gonna keep that going for now. Another one out similar-ish to that, all those kind of games. I think it's OHV. Looks kind of cool. Not ready to pull the trigger yet though, but feeling close. But let it bake a little bit longer. Finished Cottage Simulator. I was playing that for a little bit, and I think that needs more content to it. That's kind of how my feeling went on that one. Just needs a little bit more content. But that's kind of an itch for a game that I've kind of wanted, and there's a few of them that are coming soon, kind of thing. I got my light on, my colored light up above me, whatever. That are on my list. Just like no objectives, nothing. You just here you are, and Finish Cottage Simulator has so far the best start to that. Like, just live, just do whatever you want. You want to go fishing, go fishing. If you want to go make money mowing somebody's lawn, do that. If you want to, whatever. So I was really excited for that, and I'm hoping, from what I understand, I guess it's 3 college buddies. They're currently in school, so updates are slow, unfortunately. But yeah, I think there's another one. Is it called A Way Out? I don't remember. There's a couple other life sims, I guess we'll call them. Where you just live off the land. Which I kind of like. I think another fun game would be take like a snow runner, add in getting in and out of the vehicle, add a wide open map, even like MMO like style, like 50 people on a server or whatever. But even if it's just at least co-op, right? The games like that, you got your buddies. Just be able to build like a survival off-road game. It's like a mix between SnowRunner, Roadcraft, this, just all rolled into one. Go build campsites, go build cabin, whatever the case might be, whatever you want to do. I think that'd be fun. Definitely would tie more towards like the role playing side of things. I think would be what would make that really fun. Um, I don't know. It might just be me. Like this game here actually isn't set up too bad for it. I think ultimately a bigger, better building system, the ability to have more people on a server, and then all the features that might be coming to come in the game, like trucking, trains, stuff like that. I think building the roads, I think if they got that system a little better, thicker asphalt, would be nice. I think that would help things, or laying a spline, even, whatever the case may be. And then you could kind of have that open world off-roading part ain't there, which is okay. I guess it'd be nice if it did. The mud got wet and got slippery, whatever. I don't really care. It's not a huge deal to me, but open all that up, and then you can just kind of go and be able to have like a in-game currency between, way to spend your money. So, be able to pay it to another player for stuff. I think it would take a group effort to do it, and do it like super fun, or a group of friends, or like content creators. If there was a group of them that get along and play and have a great time, I still think it would be awesome. I think it'd be a good time, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. See how it goes and how it plays out. I got some. Yeah, I dug all for the last hour plus. They should all be empty except for that. Should have dirt. Should have some coal. I think I did some coal in. Yeah. I should have roughly the same here because it should be splitting it. Yep, perfect. But yeah, this is just my not even a rant, just me talking about crap. Let's all get along. Let's all have fun. Let's work towards the greatest good, and that's making this game awesome and fun for different levels of players that want to play it. And just go. Let's have fun. Have fun. But I'm going to call it there. Just over an hour digging. Did some digging. Got some done there. I think next episode, we should be able to finish up that little shelf over there. And maybe even just start getting a ramp and see if it goes any better than it did the first time I built a ramp. Which was absolutely terrible. Cleaning them off went good after the incident. After the dump truck flipped through the air and filled up the whole ramp, ironically, out of everything. Like some spots down there, but like a perfect. Don't know how that worked out, but it did. But yeah. So thanks for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button for me. If you want to comment below, that helps me out too. Helps get my videos out there and shows interaction with them, which I know they watch. And hopefully you made it to the end. Hit that subscribe button for me if you would. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. We are over 250. I think we're at like 260 subs. Big thanks to Split. Thank you. I appreciate you getting me your creator of the month for the game. Meant a lot to me. It really did. Especially someone that just out here trying to have some fun and grind the grind. But thank you. Thank you to all you dirt nerds out there that came from him and supported me and helped me out. And anybody else that may have just came here by yourself. I appreciate all of you guys. Discord's in the description. Hop on in there. Playing stuff all the time. Random games, not always out of ore. So there's, like I said, every weekend we're playing something. Just hanging out in Discord, having a good time, and it's good. So thanks again. Hope you have a wonderful night, evening, morning, and hope to see you next video. Bye.